Right, here we are back at Asda, and what's new this week? We've got Ted 2 on Blu Ray. Now, I've already seen this film and I thought it was really good actually, just as good as the first one. And what we've got in the way of special features: road trip, Creighton Comic Con, cameos, and the great opening dance number. Must be showing you how they did it or something. Yeah, it's a really funny film. Plenty of good sequences, and as I just mentioned there's a good opening dance sequence with Ted dancing his pants off in top hat and tails, as far as I remember. And there's this one, Southpaw, with Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know too much about this. I think he's a fighter or something. I don't really like films much about fighters, like boxing and stuff. But Rachel McAdams is in it, so it might be alright. And Forrest Whitaker, and he's always good. He's done some good films. And if you notice, they don't have the plastic cases on these ones with the slip covers. They've obviously got them in the storeroom or something. Don't trust people thinking they're going to steal them and stuff if they've got the discs in. And he has a new Arnold Schwarzenegger one called Maggie with Abigail Breslin as well. Looks kind of interesting. It's kind of a dark and moody cover, not the usual Schwarzenegger type film. Haven't seen this one though, I'll have to check it out. And that's going for £10, so it mustn't be that popular, because most of the new releases are around usually around 15 quid on Blu-ray in here. And here's Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Can't say I care for this cover too much, it's a bit dark. Face stands out, but not much else. I'm not a big fan of the Hunger Games films, but I've seen the first two. Catching Fire in the first one, that is. How much is this? £8, that can't be right, surely. Must be a special offer. I thought that was a new release. Seems pretty cheap for a new release. What else we got? Not much. Amy, about Amy Winehouse, and this is in a slimmer case for some reason. Do any of you know much about this film? I don't know why I asked that question, nobody ever answers us. I never get many comments, or if any comments on these videos. It's just the way it is, I guess. And there's the first Ted down there. I already own this on Blu-ray, but I'm not sure if mine's the extended cut or not. And you can get a different cover version of this film. I think it has the two of them sitting on a couch on the other version. I think it's the American one has that, I think. There's not much else new in the way of Blu-ray releases, new Blu-ray releases, apart from Minions, which I don't really fancy. I think I'll skip that one. There's a few missing here. What was this? Ted? No, it's just more copies of Ted 2, so Ted 2 is meant to go there, I think. Yeah, see, they've got Poltergeist back in on Blu-ray again. Let's show what this is. Haven't heard of this one before. For a second there I thought that was one of the Baldwin brothers, but it's not. Doesn't tell you who's in it on the front cover. That's a bit weird. Oh, there's this one, but surprised I haven't got this in on Blu-ray. Reese Witherspoon and Sofia Vergara. She's always good. I like her films. She did a good film called Chasing Pappy, which I've got on DVD, which has never been released. Well, I don't think it's been released on Blu-ray, I may be wrong. Or was it? Can't remember now. I think it might have been, but it was quite expensive. On Region 1 only. And he has Ted 1 and 2 together on DVD. It's got the cover for Ted 2 on it. Hasn't got both covers. Sharknado 3. There. Haven't seen the first two of these, but I think Perez Hilton's in one of them, so I heard. Here's The Gallows. Don't know too much about this. Looks like it might be okay, but like I say, I really don't know anything about it. Oh, there's Steve Austin. Not the $6 Million Man though. The other one. The wrestler. I think he's a wrestler. He was a wrestler. And Michael Jai White. Getting mixed up here. Michael Jai White, sorry. Who was probably most famous for being in Spawn, the movie. With John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo. I can't even say his name. Anyway, you probably know who I mean. What's this down here? Overnight. Haven't heard of this one. Jason Schwartzman's in it. This one looks like it might be interesting. Like a romantic comedy or something. I don't know if it is a romantic comedy, but it's a comedy anyway. Let's see if that's available on Blu-ray. And haven't seen this one yet. But I haven't seen the second one either. I'll have to get me skates on and get watching them. See how they have a much bigger selection of new releases on DVD than they do on Blu-ray. But as I've said before, they've got a massive selection of DVDs and just a small selection of Blu-rays. Always knocks me that. We're supposed to be living in the age of high definition. All the TVs are high definition, and yet the shops are full of mainly DVDs in standard definition. It's pretty crazy. The Messenger. Not familiar with this one, don't know much about this one either. The only person I recognise in that is Jolie Richardson. Raiders of the Lost Shark. Looks like it might be kind of interesting. It's probably made by the same people that did Sharknado and Sand Sharks. Sand Sharks wasn't great. The cover was alright though. Don't know if you can get this on Blu-ray. I'll have to find out. Well, that's about it for most of the new releases. I think I've just about covered most of them. So thanks very much for watching once again, and if you like this video, please click the like button, and if you've got anything you want to say, obviously you can comment, and if you've got any questions for us, please feel free to ask. Okay, thanks for watching, and bye for now.